Welcome to the Daughter Rise channel. My name is Yvonne and this channel is all about bringing you content surrounding childhood sexual abuse. On this channel I share my experiences, my highs, my lows, things I found encouraging or empowering on my journey. That was a 25-year journey to healing and recovery from childhood sexual abuse. So if this is the type of content you're interested in, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be advised of any new uploads, and don't forget to hit the like button. So police in Germany have busted what they say is a major child sex ring run out of an allotment house in the north of the country. Officers say a gang of men took their young relatives to the property near the city of Munster, how appropriately named, where they were abused for hours on end while being filmed. Police have uncovered at least 3 victims aged 5, 10 and 12 years old amid thousands of hours of footage, but say they are sure that more will be identified over time. 11 people have been arrested so far, including an IT specialist named as Adrian V, alongside his mother, 45-year-old Kavina V. Police say that Adrian has 2 former convictions of child pornography and ran the sex ring out of his allotment house, which was owned by his mother Karina. His mother Karina is a kindergarten teacher, and she allowed Adrian to use the property, knowing that he intended to abuse children there. They have said there's no suggestion that she allowed children where she worked to be abused. Officers also alleged that the property included inside and outside security cameras so that the abuse could be recorded. Amongst the victims include the 5-year-old biological son of one of the suspects and the 12-year-old nephew of a second suspect. Police have established that at least 15 incidents of abuse spanning from November 2018 until May 2020 were done, but they said it is the tip of the iceberg. Detailing one alleged incident on the weekend of Adrian's birthday between April the 25th and 26th, officers say 4 men gathered in the property to abuse 2 of the boys, the 5-year-old and the 10-year-old, in an ordeal that lasted hours. Detective Chief Inspector Joachim Pohl said the word abuse does not cover the events which he said were more like torture. Police said that after tracing an IP address that was encrypted in a highly professional manner, they were able to search out one of his properties or to find one of the properties. Police suspect that the content the group allegedly generated may have been shared between an international network via the dark web. It is not the first time in recent years that police in North Rhine-Westphalia, Germany's most populous state, have uncovered a major child sex ring. I mean, this story is just absolutely abhorrent, and just even in listening to some of the small details that were shared in this news story, I'm absolutely disgusted. My first thoughts are towards the young children, the 3 victims that they've found so far, the 5, 10 and 12-year-old children. I mean, I don't even know how people are going to be able to even start to support and help them through such a traumatic experience that they've endured. Another thing about this story is that this guy's mother, Adrian V, his mother was an enabler in this situation. And it'd be interesting to find out about the background family dynamics of this family, because which mother, knowing that her son had been convicted twice for child pornography and knowing full well that he was bringing children back there to sexually abuse them, would stand by and do nothing? And what's more worrying is that she's a kindergarten teacher. I think this woman needs to be thoroughly investigated, and as a matter of fact, she should be struck off teaching children, because she is meant to be a safeguarder of children in her role as a kindergarten teacher. Her actions have showed that she is not fit to be a caregiver to children or a safeguarder of children, because look what she's allowed to happen in her house. I hope that they will suspend and eventually expel this woman from her teaching position, because she has no business looking after children. So what is evident in this story of child sexual abuse is that the internet seems to play a big part in allowing these things to happen. This guy, Adrian V, was filming these children and distributing those images on the dark web. Now, if there wasn't a market for this type of disgusting imagery, it wouldn't exist. But as we see year after year with the rise of child sex trafficking and children being abused on the internet, sexually abused on the internet, or being groomed for sexual abuse, Obviously, there are people out here who are depraved to want to see these type of images. I take my hats off to all the law enforcement and child protection services that are exposing the paedophilia that is going on within our society. It cannot be an easy job to do, to have to find those children, to see what they've experienced, to watch those tapes, to have to deal with all these different feelings that must come up from dealing with these type of cases. I hope and pray that these boys are able to get the support and help they need. As the inquiry goes on, I will continue to look for information regarding it so that I can post any updates. I just want to share this story with you because it is something that we need to continually highlight when it comes to childhood sexual abuse, that it happens in all forms. But as you can see from the statistic that remains to be one of the highest, which is 90% of children are sexually abused by someone they love, know or trust. As you can see from this story, these children were abused by their own relatives. So that much does remain true. So many different things I want to know about this case, and hopefully if anything else comes up with it, I will post and let you know. So that's it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like the video and share this content with anybody that you know, because we still need to raise awareness of child sexual abuse. Take care.